Jade Maris here. I'm with BAMMA lightweight Mario Ruboy Saeed. Mario, how you doing?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So let's talk BAMMA 24. You're making your debut. How does it feel to making your debut on this card?
Yeah, I felt good, man. I felt good to be on the card. I have been training really, really hard, and I'm finally on a BAMMA's card, so I can't wait to showcase my skill and put my opponent away quick.
Now, speaking of your opponent, you're facing Miles Price. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
It's a good matchup for me, really. I didn't have a look at a few of his fight. He was he's okay fire, nothing special about him, really. I'm gonna put him away within first two rounds, so. Um, he loves to grapple. He likes to go on the ground a lot. I mean, all this guy he finished is in the ground. Well, if you check on my record, I finished everybody in the ground. In fact, I broke few arms. So if he take me in the ground, he will be mistaken. That's for sure.
Well, that was actually going to be my next question because obviously he's taken some time out to do some jiu-jitsu. You obviously have a track record of armbar submissions. So do you think this fight will go on the ground pretty quickly?
Well, the fight is go when I want to go. So if I want to take him on the ground, I will take him on the ground anytime I want, and he can't stop me. I mean, you can prove it in our last few fight. I mean, nobody stopped me anyway. If I want to take him on the ground, definitely I'll take him on the ground. But I know what's he gonna like. He like to be his ground game, and he better be not sleep on my stand up because I've been working a lot on my stand up and I proved it a lot. I mean, I had a fight 6 weeks ago, not even that long ago. So you see a lot of stand up on that fight.
I was actually going to bring that up because, like I say, you only fought 6 weeks ago. This is quite a quick turnaround for you, really.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to be active, like, really. I had a bad injury. I mean, don't want to really go into that at the moment, but I had a bad injury, and I just want to be active. Before that injury, I was fighting 4 or 5 times a year, and I couldn't fight because I was injured. So now I'm all healthy, all clear, all good, and I had 6 weeks ago. I had a really good fight. I finished the guy in the second round again, and I'm fit and healthy. So this is the first time I'm actually healthy in the beginning of the camp, and I felt good. I cannot wait, literally, go on BAMMA and put this guy away.
So you've gone straight back into fight camp, really. How has your fight camp been for this fight in particular, and how is it training? You train at Trojan, right?
That's right. Yeah, trading down free fighter. So yeah, straight away. I didn't take time off. I mean, I had even through Christmas. I mean, I was still training and everything. I think I only take the Christmas day off. That's the
Oh
only
no.
time I had it off. So I went through whole full training thing. This is what I do every day. Even when I was injured, I was still training. I don't take time off. There's a two type of fighter. One of them they do 3 times a week and they call themselves a fighter. And there's the other type. I do 6 days a week, 3 times a day. So that's what I've been doing for the past 5, 6, or nearly 8 years. And I straight went back to the fight camp. I felt great. I cannot wait. I mean, down in Trojan, we got some serious killers. We got people come all around the country. We got UFC fighters, Bellator fighter, BAMMA's fighter. They all come train with us, and I spar with these guys day in day out every day. So I cannot wait to showcase my skill.
And obviously, for this reason, you're a fan favorite. You always bring a big crowd. But what I was going to ask you is, obviously, you are used to that, and you're going. Obviously, your opponent, he's from Ireland, so you're going over to his home country. Is that going to be a bit of a change for you? Does that add pressure at all? Because I'm always interested to hear on obviously fighters' mindsets going into the fight under these situations.
Yeah, just like to me, I honestly don't care about I respect the fans, I appreciate all their sports, but when that cage door closes, only two man and one referee, so it's just me and him punching each other in the face, and best man gonna win, which is gonna be me. So it is good to have that backup plan with the crowd and everything, but it to me it don't really bother me really, and it's not the first time I fought in other people's they bring a lot of their fans and everything. It's just me and my coach. We turn up and fight, and it don't bother me. And don't get me wrong, on my fan page, I get a lot of Irish people now texting me and inboxing me say looking forward to see you on the card.
Oh,
So you,
really?
oh yeah, you'd be surprised. Few Irish guy who's gonna cheer for me as well. I got a lot of them already. Like they looking forward to see me. They said we heard a lot about you, but we haven't had a chance to see you live. So now they get the chance to see me. You know.
Now you're coming off 2 wins, one of which I can see your face is going to turn. One of it
Okay.
was Azzy Thomas, a bit of a controversial fight. Can you tell us a bit about that fight and what happened?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, on Adi Thomas fight, basically I got an up kick, and on the up kick, I'm looking at referee, and next thing you know, I hit the ground, and I told referee I was Mark Gura, and I told him, ref, up legal up kick, and the next thing I don't remember nothing. I wake up, I know people or whatever they don't believe it, but if you actually look at a fight, a whole fight, I was winning the fight. I was beating Azzy the whole fight. I took him down. I was on control. I was on the top. The guy didn't even land a finger on me on the 7 minutes. So why would I kind of pretend to get knocked out or fake the knockout? So this is what happened. I got 7 stitches on my neck. I got
Wow.
complete. Yeah, I ended up with a paralyzed. I completely lost the power on my right hand. That's why I haven't fighting for 18 months. I got. I basically they removed the C5 between my C5 and C6. And they put a metal plate in it. So right now I got an X-ray right there. I can show you if you want to see it. And I got a metal plate on it. That's the reason I haven't fought since then. And
Wow.
it's no point in me going to the social media and explain to everyone, oh, guess what? I'm actually in a hospital for past 6 months. Had an injury. But I wake up about 2 3 days. I completely lost power on my right hand. I couldn't be able to carry on. I wouldn't even be able to lift a 1 kilo kg. I mean, my strength and conditioning coach, my Trojan coach, also other, they all know about it. And then as he was all cool with it, we was ready to set a rematch. And then all of a sudden he went on Twitter, put all the shit, oh, he faked a knockout. I mean, the guy is stupid anyway. The whole fight, he didn't touch me. The whole fight. I mean, why would I fake the knockout if I'm beating a guy already? It don't make sense at all. I don't classify that fight as a win anyway. So um, if I fight him now, I will get him done within 1 round. I mean, that's for sure. I'm begging my coach to fight him, but my coach said they don't want to go down that road. Plus, he go down away, etc. My last fight was good because I was fit and healthy. I had 18 months off due to the injury and recovery. So I've been through hell to go back to the cage. Most people, what happened to me, they weren't even fighting. They would
Yeah.
literally pull out. They say that's done it. But fight is in my blood. I don't do fighting to be famous. I don't do fighting to people like my page, etc. I fight because I born to fight. I fight to survive. That's what I do for a living every day. So my last fight, I was healthy, I was good, and you see the result. I turn out, I smashed the guy. It was me beating him for the 2 round, and I finished him, put him away unconscious in the second round. And this is what's gonna happen to Mile Price. I will put Mile away. I got nothing against the guy, but I already. This is how I fight. When I get to the venue, I switch on, and I'm just purely there to hurt him, and I will hurt him. Mark my word, I will finish him within 2 rounds.
Now, obviously, there's something that's just coming away from the fight a bit. Something that's been circulating on Twitter regarding BAMMA 24. Last week, John Kavanagh, he tweeted to Dana White saying, you need to come and see BAMMA 24. Like, it's such a stat card. It's fantastic. And he actually, Dana replied and said, thanks, we will. Now, obviously, UFC London is on the same day, but how does it feel to know that obviously, he could be at a BAMMA fight in the future, watching you fight? Sure, that must be a huge motivating factor as well.
It's felt great. It's good that hopefully if he Dana White turn up in BAMMA, that would be great for not just for me, for all of us to showcase our skill. So I'm sure every one of us gonna be putting a great show on, and you're gonna see some nasty knockouts, some nasty submission, and BAMMA's well known in Europe, in UK, even in America to be one of the greatest promotion, and a lot of people from BAMMA they went to UFC, etc. And that's my dream, that this is what I work hard every day for. I just don't want to be a local fighter. I just don't want to be another fighter. I want to go all the way to the top or not to do at all. In my head, I already know I'm better than all these guys. I mean, I'm going to get this guy out of the way. If BAMMA give me a title shot, happy days. If it's no, I'm just going to see what happens. I mean, at the moment, I'm 8-2 record, so it's going to be 9-2 in BAMMA 24.
Well, just to expand on that, like most professionals, you said, the dream of, getting to the highest level of competition. How far away in your mind do you think you are away from, getting the call from like Dana White or Joe Silva?
Honestly, I'm every day I'm waiting to manager call me and say, look, we got a phone call. That's how far I think. The thing is, because of my injury, I had a lot of setback. Now I'm fit and healthy. Now's the time to go on BAMMA and show my skill. And now's the time because this is a platform to get me to the next level. And I would go there on BAMMA 24 Ireland, so I would be out there showcasing my skill. And this is what I do it for. I mean, I want to be in UFC. In my head, I already know I'm better than most of these guys in UFC. I know, but I just need to get my opportunity to get there. And I know I'm in the right promotion to get there at the moment. So mark my word, I will be in UFC with sooner or later.
And lastly, do you have anything to say to the fans and why they should come and watch you fight?
Well, I mean, if you look at all my highlight, all my fights on YouTube, I mean, I don't have any of them. I'm an excited fighter. I don't go there to have a boring fight. I always put a great show on. So BAMMA's well known to be a great promotion. If you haven't got your ticket, contact me or contact any of the fighters. You can get your ticket. It's gonna be a great night. We're gonna go out there, all of us, to put a great show on. And I will tell you now, I will finish the Magic in the second round. I mean, you call him Mile Magic or whatever his name. I will finish him with the first 2 rounds. So don't miss it out. Come get your ticket, and it'll be a great night.
You heard it here. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to us, and good luck at BAMMA 24.
Oh, thank you for you taking your time on to give me the opportunity to have an interview. And last thing, before I go, I just want to thank all my sponsors. They've been there from day one. Even though I haven't fought for a while, they always been support to me and everything. Check my page out. I always tweet about them. And again, thanks to you for the interview.
No problem. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.
Hey, see you BAMMA 24, and you're gonna interview me after when I put Magic Mike away.
I will. I'll hold us to that.
Okay.
Thank you.